Yo, it's your boy Jeno, and Shonen Jump just released a brand new manga series called MamaYuyu. Yeah, kind of a weird, a funny name to say out loud, but that's the title. What can you do? And yeah, guys, we're just gonna talk about our first impressions of this manga. So far, I've seen a lot of people they either like this manga or they really hate it, and to me, I feel like there's a good mixture of good and bad. So yeah, we're just gonna get right into it, shall we? So yeah, the first thing that we learn about this manga is that we have like these demons that live with us, and there's like this demon lord who is supposed to be like the most evilest thing in the world, and all they want to do is rule the world and like shroud the world with darkness. And then there's this hero, and he's the one who's supposed to be, or he or she has to be the one who vanquishes like this darkness and bring the peace to the world. But yeah, that sounds pretty cool and all, but it turns out that we kind of find out that the hero kind of sacrifices himself for this peace, and whenever he dies, his legacy goes onto like a random child. And at 2 months old, we saw a baby get this birthmark in his hand, and this is where our main protagonist comes in. And yeah, his name is Corleo, and yeah, kind of a character. He kind of seems lost, and yeah, he was born, and yeah, he got this mark in 2 months old. And everyone knows if you get this mark, you become like this hero in this world, like the hero. And yeah, the military got him, and he was training until he was 18 years old. Yeah, he kind of grew up, and unfortunately for him is that, so yeah, the last hero kind of traded his life for this demon lord to become peaceful. So now they live in like in a peaceful world with a bunch of demons, and there is another demon lord, and she seems to be like the parent for the Corleo. Her name is like Mama, and she's like 38 years old, apparently. Yeah, she may be a demon lord, but she does not act like one. And she also has like a birthmark too in her hand. Interesting things here is that, Corleo, he really has nothing to do. I mean, he was training all of his life for this hero thing, but it turns out that the demon lord just lives peacefully now with like other humans, and there's really nothing for him to do. So he kind of has like a huge question, is that what does it mean to be like a hero? And he kind of says that a lot. So yeah, I would say that's kind of a different kind of story here, where the hero already finishes the bad guy, and now we're like kind of like a prologue here where like what happens next. So we get this. So yeah, I will say things get interesting when they introduce this new character, and his name is Evan Allgreen. He is also a hero, but from a different world is what he says. So yeah, I have no idea how he came to this world. They didn't really explain it. He just came out of the blue, and I guess he was here for a mission where he wants to destroy the demon lord girl, Mama. Yeah, kind of a weird name too. But yeah, it turns out that she's kind of friendly, so yeah, he kind of doesn't understand. It's a different world, and he doesn't like, no, he's like, in his world, demons and humans don't live together, so he thought that was weird. And yeah, there's this other character, they don't say his name, but he seemed like he's like this smart guy, and he was saying that having two heroes in the same world will break the laws of physics of the world, and it will turn into like a parallel universe and weird stuff like that. And yeah, this character Evan, all he wanted to do was to kill or execute this demon lord. Yeah, but he just ended up being in jail in this dungeon. Yeah, this is where Corleo, he was there. He was very curious to like this guy. He was like a hero too, so he wanted to find out what was it like to be like a hero. And yeah, he kind of just explained it to him, and yeah, there's a bunch of things that he escaped because he has like insane crazy powers with his mark, where he can just teleport. He can seem like he can do like anything he wants. And yeah, Corleo, he was kind of learning how. He was like telling him lessons of how to be a hero, or just what was it like. And yeah, later on, Corleo, he goes into like the streets, and he sees like these kids bullying him, or bullying this other kid. And yeah, he was trying to become like a hero now, telling people to stop bullying, and just stuff like that. And yeah, just pretty cool stuff here. Nothing really that's gonna change and game changing stuff here. So yeah, things get interesting when Evan comes out of nowhere and teleports Corleo into like this abyss. And yeah, we find out that this abyss, there's this demon lord here, and this is probably Evan's demon lord from his world. And yeah, I would say this demon lord is just ugly in a good way. You know, he's a bunch of eyeballs, a bunch of human bodies combined together. And yeah, we saw that how powerful he is. I mean, Corleo was like bleeding from his nose for whatever reason. And yeah, there was a huge fight with Evan, and he seemed like he easily destroys him. He turns him into like a square like body. And yeah, it turns out that the reason why he brought him here was to kill him, because having two heroes in the same world will mean chaos. And yeah, before he wanted to kill him, or before he was going to kill him, he really wanted to know he wanted to know an answer with the Corleo, and that was that, what does it mean to be a hero? And yeah, Corleo had like this powerful powerful speech where he explains what it means to be a hero, and it was so good. And yeah, his speech was so good that Evan, he kind of it convinces him to first of all heal him, because he was chopped in half. And he decided to take his own life so he can be like this hero that he wanted to become. And yeah, he dies, and it was a really great moment, honestly. Probably like the ending was probably better for me, at least, with Evan, him becoming like a hero, learning what it means for him to be a hero. And yeah, really good stuff in the ending, for me at least. I thought it was really good, really fast paced. And you know, Evan dies, and Corleo just wakes up. He seems to be perfectly fine. He's with like the demon lord girl, who seems to be like his mom. And yeah, she was crying, probably thinking that she lost her whatever son. And yeah, guys, that's the end of the chapter. The first chapter. They could have just ended it there, if I'm honest, perfectly honest. I mean, there's really nothing for him to do. He kind of like died there, but came back to life. So yeah, what's gonna happen now is what I want to know. There's like really no main villain here, so I feel like, is he just gonna become like a superhero and just save kids from like bullying here and there, or save someone from like a fire? I don't really know what his powers are. I saw what Evan does. He had like really cool powers. I don't really know how to explain his powers, but they're really cool. So no idea how his powers came, or how. No idea where they're gonna go. I feel like it's very directionless. Maybe that's a good thing. I don't know. Probably not. They can go anywhere with the story. I'm hoping something good. But yeah, guys, that's probably the end of the first chapter of MamaYuyu. Funny name. A lot of people didn't like the name already. There's some good stuff here, and there's some things that kind of were rushed for sure. Like, we still don't know how Evan came to this world. I mean, you gotta explain that. I mean, you're telling me he just came out here nowhere? Or is there some secret behind that? Is what I want to know. And yeah. So yeah, guys, that's about it for this manga's first chapter. Let me know your thoughts on it. Is it good as people say, or is it bad, or is it just mid? But be sure to like and subscribe, guys, and I'll see you next one. Peace.